Hi everybody. We're looking for a new car, but we're a little confused. I was hoping to get your opinion on what car to buy. We've narrowed it down to Ford, Chrysler, or Chev. I was hoping we could get your opinion.
This is the Douglas B-66, a long-range, high-altitude Air Force bomber. And here is the first man ever to fly this plane, Johnny Martin, chief test pilot for Douglas Aircraft. Johnny recently added another first to his list of credits when he became the very first man to drive a 1957 Ford across the country. Naturally, in the months to come, there'll be thousands of new Ford owners making this trip. But how does it feel to be first? Well, let's hear Johnny Martin's own account of a new adventure named Ford.
I took off from International Airport outside New York City on September the 12th. My car was a brand new Ford Fairlane 500 Club Victoria, delivered fresh from the factory that morning. Well, by the time I got to the George Washington Bridge leading out of the city, I knew I was in for a lot of fun. This 57 Ford is a real big car, but it handles like a Thunderbird and rides smooth as a jet through a cloudless sky. Once on the new turnpikes, I opened her up partway and started making time. My Ford hummed along so quietly, I wouldn't have known I was driving if it hadn't been for the passing scenery. Outside Pittsburgh, I ran into a rainstorm, but I was just as warm and dry inside the Ford as if I were flying over the weather. Those new wider tires sure keep a tight grip on a wet road, too. Pennsylvania, Ohio, then down across southern Illinois and into Missouri, and I was still having the time of my life. When I'm flying, I sometimes look down and wonder what it would be like driving on roads like this. Well, now I know. In a Ford, it's great, on any road. Funny thing happened here in Oklahoma. I'd been cruising along well within the speed limit when two highway patrolmen stopped me. No ticket. They just wanted to take a closer look at this new kind of Ford. I couldn't blame them because it sure is a beauty. And as for performance, well, I told them that after this trip, I could understand why police forces everywhere prefer Fords. 2 days later, I was in mountain country, and I really appreciated that Husky V8 engine purring under my foot. I'd have to get back in a jet to beat this Ford's climbing power. And man, how it took those curves. It hugged the road without any pitch or sway, just as if we were on track. Here we are on the last leg of the trip, and even the traffic-jammed Los Angeles freeway couldn't faze me. You need a car with split-second response to travel in this fast-moving crowd, and as always, my Ford delivered. Well, this is the finish line, the Douglas plant in Santa Monica. You know, I've made a lot of trips across the country, but believe me, this one was the most fun.
Across the country or around the block, you too will have more fun in a 57 Ford.
The newest new cars in 20 years.
In styling, they're completely new.
The 1957 Plymouth with the new shape of motion.
The 1956 Plymouth, not just a revised silhouette, but a completely new shape in car.
New, lower than ever.
This year, the Plymouth is as much as 5 inches lower. In fact, in the low price field, it's the lowest, believe it.
New, more room, more comfort. And here is the new Plymouth Convertible. The 1957 Dodge.
The 1957 Dodge with the new shape of motion.
New, much greater visibility. The forward-look windshields are bigger than ever. And see how that slender roofline flows into those new swept-wing fins. The 1957 Dodge is all new.
The 1957 DeSoto with the new shape of motion.
Featuring Fire Sweep, a new low-priced DeSoto series. Unlike some others, every 1957 Chrysler Corporation car has changed the front end. but completely ahead of its field, modern.
The 1957 Chrysler.
1957 Chrysler with the new shape of motion.
Chrysler Corporation, leader in automotive styling. Smaller wheels, bigger tires, lower and roomier bodies, more glass area, wider seats, higher fins, completely new. Now, Imperial, proudest expression of the forward look.
The new shape of motion, the exclusive Imperial.
See them? They're at your dealers right now.
The newest new cars in 20 years.
May 57 bring you all that's best along the way. Good health, good friends, good times galore in your new Chevrolet. The big buy in the low-price field will win in any test. All point-by-point comparisons show Chevy leads the rest. May you enjoy the special air of springtime, clean and new. Enjoy it every bit as much inside your Chevy, too. The outside air can breeze right through this brand new intake vent, improving air supply as much as 22%. May friends add to your happiness, and may days be filled with fun. And may you often have a chance to choose your favorite one. In Chevrolet, you have a choice no other car can touch. 5 engines, 5 transmissions. Only Chevy has so much. And may you reap the harvest of the highways across the land. And when again the end of one more year is close at hand, and you count all the good things that you've gained along the way, perhaps the best of all the rest will be your Chevrolet. And although our show is far from being over, on behalf of your authorized Chevrolet dealer, let me wish you a very happy New Year.
You know what? Maybe we'll just go this route.
Announcing a brand new idea in bus travel. Smooth as a feather, comfortable as floating on air. It's Greyhound's exclusive new Scenic Cruiser service. The year-round, all-weather, dependable way to travel. Featuring these 4 extra comforts that make driving yourself old-fashioned. 1, controlled air conditioning, cool in summer, warm in winter. 2, picture window vision for every passenger. 3, air suspension ride for easy chair comfort. And 4, a completely equipped washroom. No wonder Greyhound Scenic Cruiser service makes driving yourself old-fashioned.
Relaxing while we're riding in a Greyhound bus. We're seeing all the scenery in Comfort Plus. It's such a comfort to take the bus and leave the driving to us in a Greyhound bus. Lucky us in a Greyhound bus.